Would you look at that? Now, if only I had a way to keep chat open. My goodness, I'm tired. Omega warning, this game contains following elements. No, it just says following elements. Bright flashing lights and colors, violence, gore, phobia triggers, disturbing and questionable images, and cognito hazards, whatever those are. Interesting. There we go. I was going to say I can't actually continue, which is not very good.
No fiddlesticks. What now?
I probably should have pre-done everything, except I didn't know it was going to take a while. Goodness, I'm tired. But that is to be expected. I am now 30. Go ahead and check my channel. Yeah, it shows that I'm now live. I can't imagine anybody's actually going to hop in here, but if this works... Great, it's only halfway done. Or not, we're in. Render finished. And cleanup. Mr. Dr. Nose, aka Eternity Dev, presents... I'm so tired. In collaboration with Monique Centisifer. I don't even think that's what that said. Hints and tips. No, thank you. Start game. Let's go ahead and play the tutorial. Ooh. Achievement unlock. Launch tutorial. Welcome to Voices of the Void. In this tutorial, you will learn basic knowledge about the game and its mechanics, divided into 3 stages: controls, interactions, and gameplay loop. Walk through the floating icons for instructions on controls. What was that? Using equipment and other important information. Proceed through the door to stage 1, controls, or you can skip the tutorial by going back to the menu. Stage 1, basic controls. WASD to walk, E to interact, use, action, hold, whatever. Space is to jump, shift is to sprint, control is to crouch. That's fun. Left mouse while holding an item is to throw it, and right mouse is to toss. I've got a flashlight. I can just zoom in my eyes, which is interesting. I can select actions, except I don't currently have anything on me. Escape to pause or dismount, and pause is inventory. That's not actually open, unfortunately. Okay, nobody's in chat. Alright, let's go ahead and hold a bottle and throw a bottle. I can't. I'm holding it. Yep, use, interact, hold. Left mouse button while holding an item tosses, but no it doesn't. Alt plus E is to quick action. That's control. E plus R is to hold. Alright, that stashed it. Let's go ahead and pull this back out. You know what, I don't think I know how to play this game. Let's go ahead and collect whatever this is. Alright, so I can eat things, but I can't throw them. Play around with some props. Alternatively, use your mouse wheel or number keys while looking at an object to select an action, then press E for heavier objects. Use E to grab and shift, plus E to pull and push. Can I get a heavier object? Is this a heavier object? Object is too heavy. Grab it. Alright, that's exactly what I was intending to do. Uh-oh. Never mind, I'm totally fine. Bonus movement tip. Classic gamer crouch jump. To perform this move, you need to jump and crouch in mid-air. Alright. Ooh, a burger. Let's go ahead and collect that. I'm going to need to learn how to get things out of my inventory. Bum ba bum. Alright. There's something in there, I know it. Hopefully my stream's not actually flashing every time I tab out. That wouldn't be ideal. You know what I could do? And it's not a good idea. Go ahead and mute that. Pull this open. Weep pew. Open YouTube. Going to open my own stream on my cell phone. Stage 2, interactions. You will learn how to use your inventory and object actions. Tab opens your inventory. That it does. MRE. This is a much easier way to do what I was doing. Still can't throw it, but maybe I can only hold certain things. Like, I can't throw this either. Does left mouse button mean something else? Tinfoil hat. Let's go ahead and equip that one. I'm kind of tempted to just go on. Use some batteries. Alright, let's just get to the main game. I've already gotten bored of learning how to play. Menu. Nobody's watching me. I can play incorrectly. One watching. It's probably me. I don't know if I can even be heard. Let's, just to be safe, turn the game volume down a tiny bit more. That's maybe too much more. Anyway, start game. Let's go ahead and go infinite. Create new name slot. I don't know. I'm doing... Alright. Create. How do I actually select it, though? There we go. Play game.
No fiddlesticks. What now?
Whoa there. You'd think this game would run better. Is this my suitcase? Alright. Well, surely that's where I came from. Go to the pause settings and save to change whatever. Surely there's a better way to actually carry my suitcase. Nah, this is how I do it as well. Hopefully the friend who keeps suggesting that I make a Let's Play of this realizes that this is exactly why I can't. I'm just super dumb. Also, hello second person in here, assuming that's not just me on my other device. I'm signed into both, so logically I shouldn't count, but it's not impossible. I also don't know I'm streaming this. I said I was going to stream Webfishing. That'd probably go a lot more smoothly. Yep, that is a sign. Is there a building around here that I'm supposed to be getting to? Maybe I should have started with the story. No, I don't have any kind of map. Whatever's in here is definitely broken, by the way. Well, I guess I'm just going to wander off into the woods and die. Alright, here's a road and some kind of marker. Not that that is going to help me get around. There's something else out here in the woods with me. Hey, that looks like some kind of building over there, actually. Wandering around blindly may have actually led me to where I was trying to go. Like the game's a bit quiet or I'm a bit quiet. Or both. I like how I'm moving the mouse around when I look down to check chat. I know this is a horror game, but I do wonder what all these weird sounds around me are. But here's the building I'm looking for. Ugh. Come on, I gotta figure out how to crouch jump. Both me and the game. Alright. Let's see what I can do about that. I really can't turn the microphone up any. I guess I could turn up the gain, but that's gonna be... One moment. Alright, so I don't know if that worked at all. I turned up the gain, so my microphone should be able to pick me up better, but that doesn't mean that it's really going to be of a decent quality louder. Whoops, what is this? Read. How? That's a button I didn't actually process. Use. Password 11111. Alright. And open. Honey, I'm home. Okay, so I can throw that. But I couldn't throw the bottles earlier. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem. Alright. Ooh. Alright, it lives. How do I get off of it? Escape. I remember the controls. Huh. That password's either different, or something's going on with the power. If I had to guess, something is going very wrong with the power, unless the building is supposed to be this dark. Penny, I don't suppose you've played this game. What am I doing? There's a story mode, but I ignored that entirely. Ba-ba-bum. Open the lid. Delete the signal. No. I'm going to leave those be. Doesn't work. That's helpful. It's paper. This place is a mess. None of these need repair. Whoops. I don't learn. Ah, it didn't break. Okay, let's see here. Use. Ping. Prince satellite. Enter commands. What am I doing? Error. Alright, full disclosure. I downloaded this because it looked interesting. I don't actually know what I'm doing, and I might switch to Raccoon on a boat. Open. What the hell is this? Oh, they're packing peanuts. Nothing in here. I've had a friend ask me like 3 different times to let's play this game. And maybe, if I was doing this as like a let's play, I would be trying a tiny bit harder to actually figure out what I'm doing. Era. Use. Can't open. Probably need a crowbar. Or because I put it on its side. It didn't work. I don't like how they're not exploding. First one exploded. What is this? Oh, hey there. Bum, bum, bum. What is this thing? Paper. Ooh, saw blades. What I could really use is a crowbar. Ow. You did this somehow. How do I open this? That's what I want to know. Call drone. Or not. Use. If I called the drone, I'm not entirely sure what the drone's doing. Alright, that exploded. Wrench. Scrap metal. Ooh, a hammer. I can probably use this to open these boxes, maybe. To do. Can't open. Hammer. Hold. Not for nothing, but I don't think this is working either. Just kind of smashing it. Wait. This is working. It's also not annoying at all. Hang in there. I think this is... Hello, Murple. I don't suppose you know how to play this game, do you? And it's open. We're in. Oh, what's this? A drive. Collect it. Car keys. Collect it. MRE. Metal chunk. Drive box. I'm gonna grab this poster, I guess. It's on my person now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just let me out. I don't want to smash it my way out with a hammer again. The game looks interesting. It's got a lot of controls in these, I can't pick it up. There we go. It's got these mannequins. What it doesn't have is a tutorial. No, it does. I started doing the tutorial and then I stopped doing the tutorial. Oh, I'm super stuck. But if the game audio and my audio is fine, I might just switch to a game I actually know how to play. This is just me screwing around. My kingdom for a crowbar. Let me out. I just hope this isn't really annoying. Come on. And I'm free. I know that I'm supposed to be using this thing here to scan for messages in space. That's a clock. Go ahead and turn on the computer. Maybe somebody left me some emails. Alright. Modules. Server alert, not what I want. Email, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Hi. Hello, I am Dr. Bao. I will be responsible for your daily tasks. In short, I will ask you to do a quick task at the start of every day. First, I will request a specific amount of drives. These can range from level 0 drives to level 3. I understand your situation. However, I will not request a drive you can't obtain. The second task I will ask of you is a simple satellite checkup. Go to the satellite types in VS hash into the type VS hash into the server and write down the server and number in a note. For example, Bravo. I'm not reading that. Once you've done that, attach it to the lid of the drive box and send it off with the drone. I've left a little notebook Dying already. I can't read. Ah, I'm already losing marble. Yeah, I might switch to another game, though. This seems pretty complicated for something that I have to do in real time. Welcome to the new job, Dr. Kell. My name is Leah. I am the main supervisor. You've probably gone through the learning period. No, I've not gone through the learning period. But I'll remind you what your job is and what to do. In short, your job is basically scanning the sky for anomalous signals. That is your main task. Another task is to process the data of these signals and send us the data stored on analog drives. You will get a reward for each drive, and if you process the signal on further levels, you will get more points. Next task is to look after the big satellite dishes. I wish I could read. No signal. Alright. So I have to figure out how to get a signal. Well, first of all, I need a driver, which you think I would have access to. There was one in that other room, but nope, I totally took it. Hold. Go ahead and slap this bad boy in there. Or not. There we go. So drive is installed. Use coordinates. Hello, thank you. I don't suppose you know how to play this game. What's this thing? Scroll signal list, or not. Drive slot. Rubber trash. I like the physics of everything in this game. I don't, however, know what I'm doing. Radar. Interesting. I appreciate that there are multiple dots in here. Surely one of them is me. Or not. I do know this is a horror game. Oh no. 4, 4, 4, 4. Alright, what is this? 6 minus 1. It's just 5. 5 plus 7. You know what? Maybe I don't know how to fix these. Let's go and exit. That server can just stay broken. I should really switch games. Be nice if daytime would come. What are these? No, they're just flowers. It almost looked like a squirrel or something. Can I climb ladders? I totally can. This must be what it feels like to be 30. I'm just totally lost. I wonder what purpose this tower serves, though. Surely somebody who knows what they're doing would need to come up here eventually. Status all fine. Why are there empty food containers up here? Alright, let me over the edge. Goodbye, cruel world. I'm not surprised. I did take fall damage earlier. But where does this leave me? Render finished. Cleanup. Alright, it just kicks me out to the main menu. Let's go ahead and check out the story. There we go. Play game. Oh, come on. It did this when I first started up last time as well. Just give it a second and it will even out slightly. I've apparently also already got 6 viewers. Surely one of those is me, but it does make me wish I was playing a game I knew what the heck I was doing. I probably can't escape the compound. I don't know what my situation is. Nope, can't get out of here. I can't get in there either. Alright, fine. Let's go ahead and grab my suitcase. I did buy a game on Steam called Raccoons in a Boat, specifically to stream. So I don't know I'm streaming this. Yep, I know where the gate is. I do, however, no longer know where my suitcase is. So I'm just going to write that off as not important. Can I swim? No. I just sink to the bottom like a rock. I would actually like to stream more, but I'm not very good at this. There's a reason that I only release videos sometimes. Like, I'll record more often than I seem to, but then I'll decide that it's trash and just scrap the whole thing. Oh, look at all these logs. Can't pick them up, unfortunately. I'm not using my spine. Alright, despite just doing this, I don't actually know how to get back to the facility. Maybe the suitcase was important. It'll just teach me how to get to where I'm going. Well, here's something. It's not what I'm looking for, but a building is a good sign. Ah yes, it's a transformer. If I know anything about electricity, it's that it's more afraid of me than I am of it. That could have been really bad. I was trying to throw that the other way. Alright, they're not going to explode. Barrel. Alright, I can store things in them, apparently. What is this, a Nintendo Switch Ring Fit? Wet floor sign. Oh, is there water in here? Bottle. Collect. If there is, I can't actually drink it. What is this? Nothing. Car battery. Gonna collect it. Surely the car battery will come in handy. Car battery. Let's go ahead and store it. How do I... I am just dumb, but I feel like this game really wants me to have actually finished the tutorial. Not entirely sure what else that I would play, though. Maybe Sultan Sanctuary? I'd imagine a lot of the stuff just on the ground around here is trash. Unless you mean all the videos I record, in which case, yes, those are all definitely trash. Where the heck is that science facility? I was just in it before I jumped to my death. As any sane person would have done. Okay, that wasn't even a steep fall. But there was an interesting end to my story. Oh, never mind, I'm still alive. Ooh, an excavator. The worst part is that I'd imagine... Oh, there we go. That the game is going to make you do some actual story before the horror starts happening, so I'm just kind of out here wandering around in the woods. Begging to be killed, but there's nothing dangerous out here. Most likely. Nothing out here. I wish these doors would stop closing behind me. My kingdom for a map. I do have to be careful with these very slight hills like this. And I'm up. This guy's got weak ankles. And no sense of direction. Did that one actually kill me? Darn it. Ambience mode. Just like in the infinite mode, but random events and special places are disabled. Has no scary signals as well. That sounds boring. No story related events, but it has random events, signals, and special places. Alright, I want to switch games, but I also don't know if I can do that necessarily without stopping the stream. I could probably do it. Let me figure out how. If I just close the game, quit the game, what does my stream start to do? Alright, it's just a black screen. But can y'all hear me is the question. Library, bum. No, I'm not going to play Raccoon on a Boat. I want to. I should. See, that's the thing. I don't actually know anything about Voices of the Void, except for that a friend really wants me to play it. Babo. Create game capture. Okay. Specific window. Let's go ahead and open that up like so. And create game, my lobby, it's public. Misspelled birthday. Birthday fishing stream. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to be social. Alright. I don't think anything new has actually been added since I last played this. I don't need to purchase any bait. Also, I don't think anybody's going to come in to watch me stream on my birthday. I'm just glad that the stream itself actually still seems to be up. I mean, the title and thumbnail are now wrong, but... Actually, I don't have an excuse. I could maybe edit those. Edit. Alright, change is saved. Apparently. Whoops. If anybody wants to join me, here's the lobby code, 9JRY0A. Nobody's going to want to join me. Do I have any more of those? Here we go. I usually drink just one of these for good measure. Go ahead and put these down. And get to fishing. How does this work? There we go. Setting is an emote. And we fish. This game is definitely psychological horror. I do think I have the clicking minigame disabled. Which is not ideal, considering that's like the base. It's the only real gameplay this game has. But I think it's funny. If I feel like I've embarrassed myself enough, I'll just stop streaming. I'm only doing this because I said I would. I am so tired. Boom, look at that radiant large clownfish. It's kind of small, except I don't really know how big a clownfish is supposed to be. I probably should have collected those. I'll get them after I reel in the next fish. I do kind of want to stream Salt and Sanctuary, but I wouldn't be able to look at the comments very often. What I really want to do right now is take a nap, honestly. Unfortunately, we already lost to Marble. Yeah, I'll probably give Voices of the Void another chance, just not when I'm this tired. I'm not going to watch enough to spoil anything, but I might watch somebody else play, like the first, 20 minutes or something, so I know what the heck I'm doing. Because if I can get started, I can probably keep it up. See, I'm really not a streamer, so I know that you can do these things, I just don't know how. Last year, or maybe the year before, I tried streaming every Saturday on Twitch, not YouTube. YouTube streaming kind of sucks. It's really hard for anybody to find these. But after about, I want to say 6, I made it through half of February, streaming every Saturday. And then there was just a Saturday that I didn't feel like it. So then I didn't stream that Saturday, but the plan was to stream the next, and then I just kind of never streamed again. Which I feel like is often how that happens. I would have to stream to Twitch, though, if I wanted the Pirate Storyteller title in Sea of Thieves. And I don't know for sure that I would use it even if I had it. But then my character in Sea of Thieves would be Pirate Storyteller WMD, and that just sounds funny to me. But you need 20 concurrent viewers, so unless I was, raided by a big streamer, that would never happen. Heck yeah, I'm now rank 49. Oh, one of our viewers has joined the game. Now it's a real party. This game is only $5. I don't know if servers are set up specifically to where I'm only going to connect with other people in North America. But could you imagine seeing that somebody is streaming on their birthday and not wanting to come in and say hello? I should really collect those bucket fish. Oh, I already lost the viewer. Well, Merple, join me. I know you said you had to go. I'm just fishing all by myself. If you look here, Penny joined and then left. I don't know if something's wrong with my server. I'm paying for extra good internet, so hopefully my trying to stream and host at the same time wouldn't break anything. Your currency is actually called unit? That's just interesting to me. How do you lose your save? Ooh, I got an alpha grouper. Actually, that's another game I considered streaming. I mean, my train of logic doesn't make sense here, so I'm not going to try to explain it. But I considered streaming Vintage Story. I really like Vintage Story, but I kind of messed up my Let's Play. Give me a second, I have to figure out how to invite the Merple. Do. I shut off the join code, but I should have just sent you an invite. Oh, the game has crashed. Sorry. This game has crashed? Well, that's not ideal, is it? Okay, so... Is your game updated? Let's create another game. Satu's birthday fishing. No lice. Live stream. Create the game. I'll show off the join code again. Maybe Steam is just being really annoying and me trying to invite you directly broke it. Here we go. The join code is now 0WZ89J. Hopefully if you use that instead of trying to join by Steam invite, it will let you join without crashing the game. I don't know how, but it's not impossible that that was just a wild coincidence. But we shall see. So I'll buy me some new worms. I would invite you using this button, but I also don't want to show off the name of everybody on my friends list. I will bring this back up though. Lobby code 0WZ89J. And copy it. And paste it. /WAG. There we go. I'm hoping it lets you in this time. You can also go onto Steam and then right-click on my profile and select Join Game. If it was you trying to join that crashed the game, I don't think that would make a difference, but who knows, maybe. It is unfortunate that your currency is not just called unit. It reminds me of all those sci-fi things where space money is just called credits. Which, it's straightforward. It's maybe too clinical though. It says I'm not playing anything. That's not ideal. But also could be part of the issue. Just try using the join code 0WZ89J. If that doesn't work, then it's a sign. This stream is somehow cursed. Oh shoot, I forgot to drink my big soda. No, lobby with that code. Ick. Go ahead and 7 quit the main menu. Create a new game. There we go. It was letting me type. Well now it's too late. I'm already trying again. I feel like a stream can just be repeatedly trying to invite somebody to play with you. Alright, Meppel joined the game. No crashing. Hey, you're actually in. Got the tail wagging. There's a good chance Penny is going to try again to join us. Hopefully. Maybe. Not entirely sure how you just lose a save. How do I check my fish quests? I haven't played this game in 7,000 years. I might just have to check it at the bulletin board. Weep. Catch a lake fish. I want the ones that actually unlock things. Golden bass, I need 4 more of those to get these really ugly shades. Grey vest, what is this? Gold sparkle? Not actually interested. It is weird. Catch 0 of 5. But if I come into here, go to saltwater, I've caught a golden ray. I've only caught the 1, but I should have it 1 out of 5. Unless for some reason the first one doesn't count. I suppose that's totally possible. Well, you've also 100% at the game, so that makes sense. I don't know if I get people to play this with, I'll probably end up 100%ing the game, but I'm really not a completionist. How'd you lose your save? Oh yes, a radiant soda can. Why is it so small? But I've got so many thousands of fish that I've hit the inventory limit a few times. You know, Merple, it benefits you to sell those. I caught an opulent, huge flounder. I can read. Looks like Penny got a whale. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of gold. I don't know. I wouldn't waste my money on them. But there are these comically small cans of soda. One of my coworkers is constantly sipping on like the smallest Mountain Dew I've ever seen. Unfortunately, there is not an infinite museum or like aquarium storage. I think you can still only put 1 fish in there. Is that why you caught that empty fish the one time? Nope. I sell my fish too frequently. I don't know what the inventory limit is, but I'm probably never going to see it. Oh yes, a small wolf fish. What I should do is I should continue prospecting, or not prospecting. I've got this metal detector here, and I need sword fragments so that I can unlock the sword. I mean, I don't need the sword, but I want it. Are you still unlocking cosmetics? What happens if you fish up a treasure chest but you've already got all of the cosmetics unlocked? $10,000 fish. That's still absurd. Oh yeah, here, let me go ahead and drink one of these. And this stream is too quiet. Open my prop menu. Next. There we go, this is the one I like listening to. If the stream's too quiet, let me know. Everybody's got to be able to hear this beautiful music. Surely I could find this on some royalty-free library somewhere and use it unironically. As much as I love Vintage Story, it's got a ton of downtime when nothing's happening. Oh, that's what we should do. Marble Penny, we should all play Vintage Story one of these days. I've got 3 different people working on a volley model. Actually, only 2 people are actually working on it that I know of. But really only one of the models needs to be any good. How have I not gotten a bite? Come on. Here we go. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Yeah, when you already have a ring, it just gives you gold cost back. Alright, that makes sense. I mean, like the treasure chest, though, that you fish up. Surely you've got every cosmetic in the game. I wonder if this game is ever going to get an update. Like, new fish. I already told me what the chests do. I wasn't paying attention then. They're the same, but very little gold. Makes sense. I suppose if it's just giving you the value of, like, a beanie, it's not going to be that much. I don't actually have Satu beans saved to my computer. I could probably get them on the screen, though. Go ahead and reel this in. Figure this out. Boom. Problem is that I'm so unorganized as a person. Here we go. Copy the image. Paint.net. New. File. Save as. Post beans. Ba. Color source. No. Image. Perfect. Okay. File. Browse. Yes, I have to commentate. Or I have to talk about everything I'm doing. Post beans. Okay. Where can I put this that's not blocking anything? That's probably fine. Make it really tiny too. There we go. Normal thing to put in your stream. Oh, good. I tried posting beans, and now my preview of the stream is messing up. Hopefully that's still live. My live chat. Am I even still live? I got radiant drake rings. Bow. Just troubleshoot. It says I'm still live. Preview's up and it contains beans. So maybe something's just wrong with my phone. Do. I don't know. I feel like I should probably stream more since it's maybe the best way to actually build a community and not just an audience, but I am so bad at this. I think that YouTube has it about 30 seconds and there's no way to fix that. Like here. Let me actually type. I'm going to say I like cows. So you can see when I said that in the game versus when it actually was said in the stream. There we go. What was that? Oh, that was close, actually. Unfortunate. I mean, it's fine. The delay is less on Twitch. But I still don't know how streamers do things. Like, how would I play Jackbox Party Pack with my friends? Because they can't just watch the stream. I'd have to, like, share my screen, but then have the stream muted. You get it. Yes, cows are great. Oh, look at this tiny dogfish. Wow. I need more golden rays and you're just over here fishing them up. Oh, yep, that is tiny. Do you still have the alpha koi that I named Koi Boy and sent to you? Or did you eat him? I'm sure you can eat koi. I don't know how you would, though. Catfish are delicious, and they're like just bottom-feeding fish. What program are you using for stream? Using OBS. I would like to use Mirrorless Action since I paid for it, but admittedly it sucks. Alright, there we go. Now I can see chat. I had a preview of chat open on my phone so that I wouldn't miss anything, and then I got distracted. Oh, Murple's gone swimming. Let me misspell koi. I feel like if people wanted me to stream, I would try to do it more often. But when would I have the opportunity? When would I have the drive? I almost didn't stream at all this morning. And then I decided, hey, I'll stream Voices of the Void. And then I did that for like 30 minutes, and I'm like, wow, I have no idea what I'm doing. That is a tiny ray. Why am I only fishing out trash? We need some kind of beach cleanup progress, or event here. I must have missed the question when I was messing around with my preview. I've not played Stellaris, but it is one of the games that I know has an Avali mod, so I've looked at it. My only issue with Stellaris is that it's like a strategy game, pretty much, and I am really dumb. I'm gonna have to zoom in, I can't even see the frog. Yep, that is a tiny frog. Eventually, Vintage Story is going to have an Avali model. It says frog coherently. Got another opulent flounder. Flounder, what is wrong with my brain? I read it that way twice now. Not gonna lie, chat, I might just be stupid. But also, yes, we are fishing. I think my original plan was to stream web fishing. And then I figured nobody would actually be playing at this time. So then I spent like $6 on a really weird Steam game called Raccoon on a Boat. But if I remember correctly, the game audio is too quiet still. Yeah. I just need it to not be louder than me. This is why I don't live stream. Too much going on. Did you? I don't know, I might check out Stellaris. I've got too many games that I haven't played. And too many games that I want to play but own. And then, of course, Monster Hunter, Wilds comes out at the end of February. I still need to play more Monster Hunter Rise. I've been a bowman since 2015, but I'm trying to learn the Charge Blade. Alright, chat, I've decided I'm definitely just stupid. In the Frost Times. See, I don't think I know anything about Stellaris except that it's a strategy-like game. Oh, in the First Times, that makes more sense. I'm so tired. In like 20 minutes, I don't know that I'll still be here. I might still be here. A smarter person would switch games. Again. Alright, well, enjoy yourself, Maple. I'll probably still be here. If I'm playing anything else, it'll be... What is going on over there? It'll be, gosh, I'm tired. Salt and Sanctuary. I don't know I really want to play that right now. I just kind of do. I was going to make a joke about Salt and Sanctuary needing a volley player sprite, or model, or whatever the hell you would call that character type. But then I'm like, wait, I did already make that joke. I tweeted out on my Blue Sky that we need a volley model for it. Could probably even mess with more things than just the character's appearance, though, considering Salt and Sanctuary is a single-player, offline game. Won't stop them from, like, patching weird glitches super long after the game came out, though. Is there a fire over here, or am I losing my mind? I think I'm just seeing things. But if you look at a Valisatu, they are a necromancer, and that came from modded RimWorld, which I do wish I could get working again. Maybe it makes RimWorld a tiny bit too easy, but pirates will basically just keep sending you corpses. I mean, they're not corpses when they get there. We can just reanimate all of the raiders, and then have them do menial labor. Skeletons don't have to be very good at mining if you have like 200 of them. Ah, some ghost has joined the game. I should probably say howdy. Oh, a radiant something. Alright, this person straight up does not have a username. What's up with that? Oh, by the way, chat, I'm 30. I think I was born at like 4:05 a.m. or around that time. Not 40. Next time I live stream, though, I should definitely live stream something like Sea of Thieves or Salt and Sanctuary that is like a gamepad game I'm not going to have to type in. I'm usually not so bad at typing, although I could just be lying, because people don't usually see me be so bad at typing. Oh, this person straight up doesn't have a username. How'd you do that? I want to not have a username. Murple's AFK. This person's clearly not a viewer. I do think multiplayer content would be better, but then I would have to figure out how I'm going to have, like... I mean, my own stream is muted, so surely that wouldn't be an issue. But I would have to balance the audio level of multiple people on Steam. Or not Steam. Nobody uses Steam voice chat. On Discord. And that sounds like a lot of work. I started playing Voices of the Void. And then I decided, hey, I have no idea what I'm doing. Catch creatures that are tiny. That thing is small. An alpha microscopic Atlantic salmon. Could you imagine paying like 18 bucks for some smoked salmon at a restaurant and they just hand you that? It's like a little salmon shot. If that. Why does everybody play this game as a cat? I don't do multiplayer too often, but I've run into like maybe 2 other dogs the entire time I've been playing this game. I don't know, I'm talking to people in my own chat room as text chat. People can hear me speaking at the moment. Which is not ideal, because I keep saying stupid stuff. I've mispronounced flounder the same way twice. I do have a quest I can turn in. I shall return. Do. Anything for catching tiny fish? No, just 400 bucks. That's the fish you can only catch in the rain, I think. Hello, Kyrie. And what is this? Problematic? I want that as well. I don't even recognize that fish. So if I want rabies and to be problematic, I'd probably have to fish in the rain, if I had to guess. But Murple is AFK, and Murple is the only one who can ever seem to spot the rain. Because I'm not looking for it. Can't fail if you don't try. That's a horrible mindset. I am doing well. How is everybody in chat? Do. I do wonder what Murple's up to. Look at them just sitting there, menacingly, holding a tiny frog. And they're gone. Didn't have a username anyway. I don't know who that was. Very interesting encounter. That's a mood and a half right there, Viker. Uh-oh. There we go. My mouse has a button on the top of it that changes the sensitivity, and I'm constantly pushing it by accident. Yeah, Merple here has gotten 100% of everything. I'm not a completionist, but I'm actually not too far off myself. Like, I've got a grouper of every quality. A hammerhead shark. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the lower level, or lower rank fish that I still need for a lot of these. Although there's still also a bunch of fish required cosmetics I don't have, so don't have those either. That's H. Which button is bark again? There we go, it's G. And then I can, I believe, whine and growl. There we go. Nobody ever plays as a dog in this game, though. It's worth going to go get those bubbles. Oh, they're not bubbles. I was also playing Stardew Valley earlier tonight. Whoop. It's currently 6:05 in the morning. I don't know how to address time. When you're awake at night and asleep during the day, it's difficult to talk about the flow of time. Radiant angelfish. Well, I have to get all the way back there on top of the pier. I should get a louder keyboard. I wonder if Frex is active. I could never afford a VTuber model. My sister's offered a couple times to turn my silly bird into a VTuber model. Are my feet still on the screen? They totally are. I should remove those. Okay, so I started the tutorial, and then I decided I'm not going to retain any of that information, and I stopped the tutorial. So that's probably on me. I'm not surprised I did that, but it's something I did. I think that when you start the game, you've got 2 emails, and I gave up halfway through reading both of them. So not a very good start. I think that if I could have figured out how to actually start collecting signals from space, then I would still be streaming Voices of the Void. Well, $10 isn't bad. If somebody was going to make Maya Volley into a VTuber model, it would probably be a tiny bit more than $10. I'm pretty sure I can use these stickers, because I didn't draw the beans, I just colored them in. But I also paid $10 for these, so surely I can use them however I want, right? Let's go ahead and remove the beans, add an image. Yep, doesn't matter. OBS is for Satu. Where can I put this that's not in the way? Basically nowhere I can put this that's not in the way. There we go. Just right there being all adorable and 30 years old. I can read, I just don't have an attention span. I don't have, like, a reference sheet for Avali Sato, unfortunately. I've got part of a reference sheet. I can pull that up. Probably not while I'm waiting for a fish to be hooked. Let me go ahead and file open. Ba-ba-ba-bo. It's going to be in here somewhere. Starting to think that my organization system is failing me. That's literally just the background, not what I want to do. I've got to open it in GIMP. Give me a moment. Downloads. What is it? It's called the volley lines. Just opening a bunch of programs while I'm trying to live stream. This can't go poorly at all. My computer isn't bad, it's just not as good as it should be. Yes, I found the big controls. How do I select all? Select all. Copy. Go back into paint.net. That's not what I want to do at all. Layers. Alright, I'm just going to have to use the snipping tool. I can't figure out how to use GIMP. I done tried. Go ahead and snip that. Now open Paint. Copy image. I don't want that there. Don't save. File. Just kind of talking to myself. I can't see chat currently. I save this as incomplete. Boom. Tried the star map one. I did. I just kind of moved the cursor around for like 6 straight minutes. So if there was something I should have been finding there, I was somehow missing it specifically. Image. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that there. Create a new image. Display, blah, blah, blah. If I ever stream again, and if that's a pretty big if, I will try to figure out what I'm doing before I start actually doing it. Yeah, so it's not complete. Let me just make sure my preview is working. There we go. The same artist I bought these sticker packs from, I'm coloring in a reference sheet. The eyes don't look good, and my Avali's got like a skull pattern on their tail, which I can't figure out how to make look good either. Which is the issue with getting line art for free and then trying to color it in yourself when you're not an artist. Turns out, even just coloring stuff in is really hard. I know I can remove that now. Ba, 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 ba. I will leave the is for me Satu there though. And then just try to get everything back to where it was. So I can actually start streaming again. The only reason we're not all constantly screaming is because, I don't know, it's socially unacceptable. Life is short. There's a button you can press to ping for signals. Yeah, I didn't find that button. I appreciate the offer, but I can't imagine that making me a free VTuber model would be worth your time. I don't know that I would ever use it. I would obviously want to use it, but I think I've got a pretty clear track record here of trying to figure things out, failing, and then just kind of giving up. I caught a radiant huge tuna. How lucky I got a bonus coin bag as well. I don't have a lot of gold, but also I don't need a whole lot of gold anymore. Where is my money? Yeah, I've only got 30,000. Which I wish I had $30,000 in real life. Although this economy is kind of wild. It's what, $5 per cricket? You can get them for cheaper than that. I'll consider it. It's just one of those things where it's like, even if you said it was a birthday present, I'd be like, that's too much. But I'm also really not a streamer. I just upload videos. I could probably figure out how to use it for pre-recorded videos as well. Or who knows, maybe I'd start streaming more. What I need is to stream Sea of Thieves. I don't even like that game too much. I don't dislike Sea of Thieves. It wouldn't be fair to say that. Oh, Murple's back. Huh, did that person that didn't have a name for Murple? Alright, so I guess that was somebody Murple knew. So not somebody even here to wish me a happy birthday. Unfortunate. Being 30 doesn't feel any different. I didn't expect it to. I've felt old since I was 15. I'm currently trying to get somebody to make a decent looking vintage story, a volley model. Bow, bow, bow. I do think Marple is still in the stream, so I don't know why I'm not just speaking out my responses. Yeah, that's how Penny joined. I'd imagine Penny just joined off of me, though. It would be weird if Penny joined off of Marple. I do wonder why the game crashed earlier, though. That was strange. Actually, that is a good point. Okay. It is a really small world, but if somebody that you knew somehow specifically found this place, or this server, without being able to click on your name and find it that way, that'd be a bit odd. Are we not friends on stream, Penny? Or Steam? My words. Oh, we're friends on Steam. You don't know that I forgot to vote beef ravioli for president. Ba-ba-ba. I don't think I've ever actually had the game crash before, but I invited Murple directly through Steam, and as soon as they tried joining, it just crashed. It's totally possible that those are unrelated events. I've seen weirder things happen. Oh, I have no bait attached. Probably doesn't show me as playing the game because I've gotten my Steam library hidden. Not because it's full of weird games I don't want people to know I have, but because it has like 2 or 3 games I don't want people to know I have. Even the weird ones on there that I have like no playtime on are still on my library. Nobody can see those. It's not ideal, but it's the way things work. I'm also mostly happy with the Avali Satu stickers. I feel like I'm getting a tiny bit better at coloring things in. I should commission actual line art, though. Let me check the stream. Yep, I've still just got the Is for Satu sticker in the corner. I can afford to commission art. Like, I'm not wealthy, but I'm also not broke. The main reason I've not commissioned art in a long time is because PayPal dead-named me, and I would rather people not know my dead name. But now that I've set myself up as a business, there's like a small chance that PayPal is just going to dox me instead. But I have decided that, yeah, I would actually rather that crazy people know my home address than know my government name. Like, sure, somebody could just show up to my house and rob me, but it's better than seeing a name I don't like online. Also, statistically, not going to happen. The former, anyway. I got a small lionfish. I don't think it's rained once since I've opened this room, and all of the fish I need for cosmetics that I want are rain specific. I've got PayPal set up to use Storyteller WMD instead of my dead name. But the issue is that it's got a tiny chance now of showing my business address, which is just my home. I've got the shower lore. I should probably equip it. I think I've got most things. Do. Bait box. Yep, I've got the shower lore. I'm going to go restock my bait just because. But I do think that the fish I need are in freshwater, not the ocean. Boom. See here, I need walleye. I need miscellaneous fish, so maybe they can show up anywhere it's raining. I need this guy. And I need this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and apparently drown. Gonna sit over here away from that annoying music that I specifically am the one playing. Whoop. Come on, hop on the bench, por favor. Quitos. Wrong button. So anyway, I've recently started learning how to swear in Finnish. Pronunciation's important. But my favorite thing to say is olen niin vitun väsynyt, which means I'm so fucking tired. Useful phrase. Puhun silti vain vähän suomea. I don't know why I've got the stink lines equipped. I just appreciate them. Like it's funny. I've got this little asexual flag shirt. Whoops, zoomed in. And then I'm wearing the black beanie. I've got non-binary tag. And trench coat. So I'm sure my character would stink. Oh look, Maple followed me. And is also struggling to get on the bench. Problem with this lore is that it's got such a small chance of actually activating that even if I streamed for like 7 hours, I would probably not get what I want. Numerous bees. Nah, every time somebody doesn't understand non-binary in the workplace, usually people over 50, I explain that I'm neither male nor female. I'm like 31 bad ideas in a silly hat. That usually helps. I didn't struggle, you struggled. We both struggled. I was there. I could really use some rain. I don't need treasure chests. I need rain. Well, looks like Penny's all alone over there. Honestly, life is too short to have binary gender. But if I am actually going to be serious, even among, like, the two staple genders, like cisgender folks, I hear people talk about what it means to be a man or a woman to them so differently that honestly, I think there are as many genders as there are people on this planet. And that people should really just stop being jerks to one another. Whew. I caught an opulent weed. That thing is tiny as hell. Oh, how lucky I found a bonus coin bag as well. Does my YouTube profile picture not have the non-binary flag around it? It should. No, it does. I mean, it's hard to see, but it does. I've got two different versions of that profile picture. I've got the one I use on Discord, which is animated. The non-binary flag spins around in a circle. And then I've got this version where it's just like a gradient. Both look fine, but this profile picture was commissioned before a volley Satu had like a default color scheme. Like, I've got a color palette now. It's a really dark and difficult to see color palette. I've decided a couple of times, it's like, hey, I should probably make my bird more visible. And then I decided, nah, so it's probably fine. Hey, it's raining. I mean, it's just the rain cloud effect, which is what I wanted. Can others in multiplayer benefit from this rain cloud, or is it like a specific to me thing? Actually, that's what we need. Is we need a Webfishing a volley model. If I can't be a silly bird in every game I play, then what's the point? Alright, Piranha, you're not what I want. I need to catch one of the two rarer fish in this game before it rains. Or stops raining. I'm definitely stupid. My brain don't work. Oh, it already stopped raining. I mean, I've got diagnosed unmedicated ADHD, which might contribute to this stupid, but there's no way that it alone is doing this. I think my brain's just melted at some point. Let's go ahead and swap out my volley art. Do. Yeah, that's why I need him to rain. Also did my picture update. Okay. Boom. Yep, also already updated in the Steam. Quality stuff. Steam stream. I'm tired. That's not the first time I've done that, though. Feels like half of the time I've meant to say Steam, I said stream, and vice versa. Come on, Rain, come back. Here we go. Web fishing does start to struggle if there are too many, like, props out. But I do think it would be cool if you could bust out a grill. Maybe not even grill the fish. But, like, if I could just stand around and make hot dogs for my friends while they drink beer, that sounds like a fun evening. I don't eat hot dogs or drink beer, but it's a video game, it's fine. I have noticed that my real life... Oh, look, somebody joined the game. My real life dietary habits do actually affect what I eat in video games half the time. Another tiny soda can. Like in Vintage Story, I've noticed I don't eat pork. Because I don't eat it in real life either. Primarily just eat fish. I should probably say hello to this new player. Merple can't just go around scaring people away. Hello, scary unknown person. Hey, you should like cows. Why does nobody have a username for me? Is it something I set? Helps if it gets spelled. Starting to look like I don't know the layout of my own keyboard. No, I don't have any mods installed. I shouldn't have any mods installed. I think I tried installing the mod that lets you instantly scratch scratches because I was getting annoyed with them. It's gotta be something on my end. Oh sweet, I reached rank 50. Because Marble who knew who it was that joined us earlier, and they also didn't have a username. Do. Surely I don't still have the instant scratcher mod. It didn't even work when I was trying to use it. What I should do is I should gamble. But the problem is that just repeatedly scratching scratchers, it's not easy on the wrists. Do I have all of the upgrades? I don't. Dang, that's expensive. I don't even have all of the lures. High chance of catching smaller fish. And quick jig. Real quicker and gain rod power. I've got most of the upgrades I actually cared about. Let's go ahead and just go buy 2 or 3 scratches and see if I win anything. Assuming I'm not totally broke now. Got 15,000. That should be enough for 2 scratches. There is a way to jump across that little gap there, but I'm not very good at it, so I'm not about to attempt it when people can see me trying. Would be impressive if I got it first try, but I don't know, I'm doubting my abilities currently. I have been to the Void. Not... Can I buy this yet? No. I mean, I technically could afford it. It's the sword pieces I don't have. Let's just buy 2 of each. Now, I've definitely caught 1 of each type of fish. I just need to catch all of the fish in varying qualities. Whoops. It would be nice if I could be a bird. Wrong button. What's up, Maple? How close are you to all fish rarities? Not very. Do have a lot of alpha fish, though. Which I think would be the hardest to catch. I'm just going to assume that you're watching my stream and caught all that because my brain's not processing any new information for some reason. I'm not a completionist. I've only 100%ed a couple games. Like all of my platinum trophies on PlayStation anyway are for Elden Ring, Bloodborne, and Salt and Sanctuary. I don't know why I want to play Salt and Sanctuary so bad. Surely if that's truly what I wanted to do, I would have just done it by now. I don't know if I feel like I have the time to be a completionist. 40th 100% game on Steam. What was it? Dang it, I always catch a fish just as I'm about to change the Satu sticker. Salt and Sanctuary is a good game. It is one of the first games I 100%ed. Mostly because it's so easy to do. Browse. There we go, new Satu up. I don't have any more of these though. I bought Rogue Legacy only to never play it. Like, I think I've started it up a couple times. One moment. But I've never gotten very far. I don't know. As much as I like free games, I don't want Epic Game Store on my computer. I mean, competition is good, but it's Epic Games. Bloodborne is PlayStation exclusive. In fact, Bloodborne is why I bought a PlayStation 4 at all. Sony's complaining that nobody wants to buy a PS5, and yet they're not doing anything with the IP. Salt and Sanctuary gets kind of absurd pretty quickly. It takes a while, but as soon as you unlock blood magic, the game is basically on easy mode. I suppose you could just not play the way I play the game. But it's kind of like Bloodborne in that I will start the game trying to do a different build, but I'll do the exact same thing again. It's not even a good build. It's just 99 arcane. Your school is called Epic? Ba-ba-ba. I'm gonna lose my fish. Hopefully this still counts as a rainfish. Darn it. You know a game I want to play with people, but it's hard, is Stardew Valley. I don't mean Stardew Valley is a hard game. I mean, like, it is hard to schedule that. Like, everybody has to be there for it. And then the days are so short that you can't accomplish everything you want to. Whew. I'm torn between talking in-game and talking out of game. Because I've got to be entertaining for my six viewers. Says I've got 7, but presumably one of those is me. Got too many windows open. Just trying to click through all of my programs. I'm going to have to go to bed early so that I can go to a birthday party, hanging out with my siblings. Interestingly enough, we're going out for seafood. And I've also got this weird sriracha milk chocolate bar that we're going to try. Just normal things one does with their siblings. My youngest sibling is, what, 23? Bagel spice. Wonder what this person's up to. I graduated high school in 2013. Like 700 years ago. Bew. Do still find which spec ed teacher I'm under. It's kind of interesting. When I was in middle school, I was put in like an intermediate math class. Basically the math class for like people who aren't necessarily special needs, but dumb as hell. But I've always been in like advanced English. In fact, my major is English, but because of my AP exam scores, I've not taken an English class since 2013 when I graduated high school. Look at them just standing over there, menacingly. Oh, they're gone. You're not dumb, Apple. 30% out of what? Just... I failed most classes back in public school. I graduated high school with like a 1.9 GPA, which is technically too low to graduate. But I took online college courses that counted towards credits, but not my grade point average. My GPA in college is still pretty decent. It's like a 3.7 or something, but I'm also specifically taking classes that aren't homework heavy. I test amazingly, but I'm so lazy. It is weird that like 50 is still failing in the United States. I do believe in a lot of countries 50% is still like a D. Like it's a passing grade, it's just not a good one. I think my big issue with the American education system, and not like just public schools got a lot of problems as well, is that like nobody appreciates educators. And I'm glad I missed Common Core. Nope, still just holding your frog. All three of my siblings had to put up with at least a tiny bit of Common Core, and it seemed really dumb. Like I'm all about No Child Left Behind, but maybe just find a better way to do that. But also I think people should have just stopped having children like 25 years ago. It is unfortunate that people like Merple wouldn't exist if people stopped having children in year 2000. I think they did get rid of Common Core. It's worth looking up. It was an interesting piece of history. But anyway, like, the economy is shite and has been for so long. Imagine having children after 2020. Not after 2020. There are people still doing that, but I mean after 2000. I'm mostly joking, but if you look at this economy and bring a child into it anyway, like, you're already failing as a parent. But then again, the only people having children really now are crazy people. And I mean crazy in a bad way. Like just all those, like, rich folks. I caught a radiant, huge frog. Our words. Remember, look at the size of this huge frog. Sometimes I wonder how my life would be improved had I not ever been born. Alright, I read that totally wrong. It's like my sister had 4 kids a month ago. It's like, that's too many kids. I'm actually the oldest of 4, and while I appreciate my siblings, like, none of us... How do you get rain cloud twice in a row? I don't know, we hang out like maybe 2 or 3 times a year. Probably closer with my siblings than I am with either of my parents. But I still say that 4 is just too many kids. I think the American average is 2.5. I don't know what half of a kid looks like, but... My youngest sibling did not my youngest, my middle youngest, second youngest sibling did have a kid. I've been going by Aunt Satu online since well before I actually had a nephew. But I was genuinely expecting to never have a nephew. I'm definitely not having kids, and I just assumed, you know, knowing them, that none of my siblings were ever going to have kids either, but I guess I was wrong. Oh great, you have the fish I'm actively trying to catch out here. I want it. Well, that's what I was just talking about. Like, I am actually an aunt now. I decided upon the word aunt, even though I'm non-binary, because the gender-neutral term for aunt or uncle is pibbling. And I would genuinely rather that my nephew call me a slur than pibbling. Like, it stands for parents, sibling, but also no, that's a shit word. Come up with a better one. I caught an alpha guppy. Look how large this fish is. Oh my goodness, I'm falling apart. It's actually awful. You could have your kid, no, not kid, but you can have your nieces, nephews. What is the gender neutral term for niece and nephew? I used to know it actually. Nibbling? That sounds weird as well. I think it's nibbling. Doo-doo-doo. Alright, Google, I need you. No. I can't spell niece apparently. Yep, it is nibbling. That sounds adorable, but not something you would call somebody. I should probably keep my chat open. It's mostly dead, but I'd rather see when somebody does chat. We've still got Kyrie in here, but I missed a question earlier and I felt bad. I probably won't even get married unless it's for like health insurance or something. English has got plenty of new words like skibbity, whatever the fuck that means. No, I'm losing viewers. Also, I'm not on the correct page, so I can't start reeling in my fish. I need to close some of my open applications. I'm disorganized enough when I don't have just so much ammo to be disorganized. Alright, I'm gonna put is for Satu back up. There we go. Adorable little space raptor. Doo-doo. See, I'm actually QPO romantic, which means that I like the idea of romantic love, but I don't experience romantic attraction. So I'm not even entirely unopen to the idea of dating, but I've tried it twice and it sucked 1.5 times. Radiant small bluegill. Like, I was cheated on in my first relationship, which obviously sucks, but it was one of those things where it's like, I wasn't even that invested, which is probably part of the reason she did it. I mean, she still shouldn't have, but like, just end the first relationship before starting another one. I would not have been heartbroken. I caught another opulent weed. I think I sold my last one. Otherwise, I've got multiple of these now. And creatures. Alright, I do have watch fragments. I just favorited them. I'd have apparently favorited my alpha bone. Nope, I've got 2 opulent weeds on me. I don't know why I've got an alpha bone favorited. I guess it's just funny. My character is a dog. So I'm going to say it fits. I do wish you could bark and growl while reeling in a fish. Like, realistically, when are you going to growl? If not when trying to reel in a fish. Leftover fragments for what? I need 1 more watch fragment, but I also don't want the watch. What I want is the sword, and I have 0 sword fragments. I would also probably not even use the sword. Nope, Penny's over there kissing the air. I should go around with my metal detector actually trying to find sword fragments, if I do want the sword, but 2 blade fragments. See, I would accept that gift, and then watch me never find a 3rd. But also my character's dressed weird. I think a katana would be more fitting. Like that old Engel or Devil meme comic that I only found out later is apparently Aaron Hansen from the Game Grumps. At least he says it's him anyway. That would be a weird thing to lie about. If you gave me all 3 sword fragments, I feel like that would be cheating. Let me at least close GIMP. I don't know why I keep opening this. Alright, Penny, you can make game models, right? We need an Avali model and a cow model for this game. Alright, chat. If you had the opportunity to, like, you couldn't grow hair, but you could grow feathers, would you take it? I think it would be itchy as hell, but I'd do it. I'd grow feathers. Why not? I'm simped. Inbox. View. Accept. Now those count as critters for some reason. Alright, after this catch, I'm going to have to favorite those before I accidentally lose them somehow. Small bluegill. How do I favorite sword fragment? Right click to favorite item. Perfect. Yes, anywhere that your body currently grows hair, you'll be growing feathers. I'd take it. Genetically, I'm primarily French, and I grow a lot of hair, which is why I think it would be itchy as fuck to grow feathers in all those locations. But they'd be feathers, like, come on. This isn't a family-friendly stream, but I won't get into some of the worse areas that, now that I'm thinking about it, would be awful if you were growing feathers. Oh, I've got... Nope, seems to be getting weaker. I don't know if it's because I'm getting old, or there's some weird chemical in the water, but I've noticed that my eyebrows are trying to totally encircle my eyes. Yeah, you don't want, like, tiny feather eyelashes? I think it'd be cool. Maybe full-sized feather eyelashes would be awful. I would definitely have to move somewhere colder if I was growing feathers, though. I would like to move somewhere colder now. I don't grow feathers. I suck at prospecting. That's not even what this is. Why do I keep calling metal detecting prospecting? I do think there's a Slurpee I can drink to move faster. Or it's called a Slorpo now for legal reasons. 15 seconds. Gonna go ahead and just get the 5-minute one. It wearing off every 5 seconds, or 15 seconds. Sounds really annoying. Oh, I already had several of these. Oh. Somebody broke your neck? How? How was your neck broken? I suppose I shouldn't just say somebody. The only people here now are us. Alright, I'm gonna have to go over there and find out what happened. Who knows, maybe there's a sword fragment over here. Oh! You doing alright up there, Marple? Yeah, they're fine. I just accidentally equipped my punching bag to my... or punching glove to my hotbar. Nope. Oh, nope. That seems to have fixed Marple. We're good to go. Oh, I forgot I had to open these. Oh, I also never gambled. Probably going to stop streaming at like 7:30. Or sooner if something weird happens to the stream. Alright. So you want to be a fishillionaire. Alright, looking for those numbers. Oh, we got 100 gold. I think this is one of the cheaper ones, so that might have already been a profit. Not a big one. I should probably pay attention to what these scratches cost. Loss. But do. They're all just worth 12 gold, so I can't remember off the top of my head which ones are the better ones. This one's got a higher jackpot, so this is probably the middle one. And it's a loss. Well, yeah, gambling in real life is a scam as well. Like, sometimes you're going to win, but most people are going to lose. Otherwise, there wouldn't be anything to win. Like, you're more likely to be struck by lightning while being eaten by a shark than you are to win the lottery. Although I'd say if you're getting eaten by a shark and then struck by lightning, that's probably bad luck. So if luck can be good and bad, it's really far in the opposite direction. And I made no money. Like, I won 100 gold, but I spent way more than that. Oh wait, I drank one of these speed slorpos because I'm trying to metal detect. I gotta get the last sword fragment. Gotta stop drowning. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take a... I'm killing you how? Why? Clean your scratches, this physically hurts. I was looking for a mod that would auto-scratch them for me, because it's a huge pain. Great, my potion's already wearing off. Wait. Here we go. I got an old coin. Now what I want. There are some interesting mods for this game. Nope. Penny, it's up here. Alright, you found it. Oh, I never noticed the Geiger counter noise when you're standing close to it. I'm sure it's fine. So anyway, I keep almost buying the My Sims Cozy Bundle on the Switch. I've definitely spent more money on that, or than that on games I'll never play, but I wonder why I keep almost buying that one. I already own My Sims on PC, from back when EA lost a bunch of people's credit card information or something like that. No, it was an apology for Sims City 2013 being so bad. But there's like no way to play My Sims Kingdom. Problem is that I don't want to buy it on Switch. I'm probably going to get them on PC because I can't imagine the Switch controls are any good. But who knows, it might be worth it. Merple, can I borrow 40 bucks? Well. I got another old coin. Come on, just give me a sword fragment, game. Heck, I'll even take a watch fragment, because at this point, I need that. You want to do what to my bones? I'm guessing you want to say irradiate? Unfortunate. I can't believe all of my friends are so broke. I'm also mostly broke. I can actually afford to change my name. It's just so much paperwork I haven't bothered yet. California's actually got a common law clause. So technically I've got 2 legal names. What if I want the name I actually use on paper? It's going to cost me like 600 bucks. I got another button. Hey Penny, can I borrow 40 bucks? Probably shouldn't buy a game if I've got to be going to bed sooner than later anyway. Just like the swan from the trumpet and the swan for real. Do you know American Sign Language? All three of my siblings learned American Sign Language. I learned how to read Braille, which is not very useful. It is a lot of fun, though. Learning the Braille alphabet is a lot easier than actually being able to feel the difference between the cells. Alright. Here we go. I got a watch fragment. Well, that's one of the two things I was looking for. Now I just need another sword fragment. I don't have a pinky finger on my left hand, which I don't think would affect my ability to use American Sign Language at all. No. There we go. Only took me 2 tries. Should have got it the first time. Come on, get the sword fragment right outside the house. Got a button. American Sign Language would be useful to know, even, like, for people who can hear and speak. Just being able to interact with as many people as possible is definitely a good thing. I have to unfavorite my watch fragments before I can actually use them. Confirm. I've now got a smelly old watch. Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? Miscellaneous. Is it in here? No. Clothes. It's in here somewhere. It's gotta be. Gold watch. Can't actually see it. Well then. That's a thing I have now, I guess. Were you taken out of your ASL class by, like, a family member who is dumb, or was it just some strange decision the school made? Oh, we got a text message. Just my own mother wishing me a happy birthday. I've said this before and I'll say it again, Merple. You need better parents stroke grandparents. Oh, got another hit. Come on, where is it? There we go. It's taking all of my focus. A monocle fragment. Looks like Maple's go. Oh, no, Maple. Penny's going over here too. A button. I'll probably get this sword fragment before the heat death of the universe. Probably should have muted my microphone before drinking water. My microphone is weirdly sensitive when I don't want it to be. Well, got another one. Is it up there? Doesn't seem to be. Alright. I'm having trouble tracking this thing. I'm just getting a few, like, little measly beeps. Here we go. Who's over here? I'm just dumb. I got another button. Please, game, just give me the sword fragment. I do appreciate that if you fall from high enough, your character just kind of like face plants. Nope, on the side. I got another button. Well, Marple, we all know that I'm stupid. If you can do better, then help me out. Although I would be embarrassed if I get all 3 of my sword fragments from the same location. The same person. Oh, well, see, I've not even bothered memorizing the spawn locations. I don't even know all of the areas that can have one. Let alone their exact location. Alright, where's my tools? That's what I'm gonna call this. It's a tool. Somebody just hands me a soda, I'm like, thanks! My favorite tool! On that note, if somebody wanted to get me like a lifetime supply of Monster Energy drink or something for my birthday, I wouldn't complain. I spend way too much money on energy drinks. And the problem is that with my ADHD, I don't even know if they help. They do actually help me focus, but that's not usually why I'm drinking Monster Energy. Feck. I got some beeps. Where are you? I got another watch fragment. I don't need this anymore. I suppose I can hold on to the fragments for anybody else who wants to make it. So no, we should all play a vintage story. Excuse me, I got a button. Another beep on the side of the bridge. I've already lost it, Maple. Darn. I have no attention span. I've just of the urge to wander. I'd have to drink another one every 15 seconds, but I wonder if the other speed slurpo would be better for what I'm trying to do. Do you kids at home like Slurpos? Usually when I go to like 7-Eleven and get Slurpees, I like to mix the Coke Slurpee and the Cherry Slurpee, make Cherry Coke. Like a real artisan. Oh, it's raining. I got another watch fragment. I don't need another watch. Unless the game would let me wear one on each wrist, but you can't see my watch anyway. I got a huge toad. I just need them rare fish. I want to be problematic. Mupple's over here watching my fragments. I can almost make another watch. I do notice that I basically only get watch fragments. So while I've had somebody tell me that it's not how it works, I wonder if certain people are just more likely to get specific fragments. Let me real quick put on my... I need more bait where I'm going to if I keep fishing. I caught a huge toad. Well, Sage caught a tiny toad. How do you keep getting the fish I want? And Penny's hacking. Yeah, I know the fragments are random, but I seem to only get watch fragments, so it feels like there's something behind them. I used to catch IRL toads. We lived in an apartment complex not far from a creek. So like later in the year, the toads were abundant. It's also wild how like a tadpole will turn into a toad or a frog, like a third of the size of the tadpole it came from. I don't know how they manage that. But then they end up bigger again, so it's fine. Come on, I need them rare fish. I'm probably not going to 100% this game, but I would like rabies. In the game, I mean. Ah, yes. An opulent small, whatever this thing is. I need more of those for the problematic title, which I also want. It's unfortunate that I can't be problematic and non-binary, though. I have to choose. So the rabies would be ideal. I can just slap those over my existing mouth. Get rabies instead of having a snaggletooth. Falling apart. So old and tired. Periodically, I'm also checking my stream, and I've noticed that I'm just super fidgety with the camera. I don't want this. Put it back. Trying to be not so fidgety with the camera. So I'm just a fidgety person. I've turned the gain on my microphone way down, but you can probably still hear me rocking around in my chair periodically. Ooh, dying. So tired. Whoop. Moving some stuff around. Golden Lore used a bit of extra bait. I'm EP. Anybody else here EP? Yes, an opulent branch. I was just doing something, but I already forgot what. Oh, hey, Vicar is back. The only Vicar I know is Amelia. Bloodborne's a good game. Everyone should play it. Come on, I need multiple fish before the rain stops. I've got to wake up pretty dang early, so I'm going to have to go to bed soon. But I'm worried that I'm just going to not sleep and then be exhausted during my own birthday party. I could probably just eat a bunch of salmon and then crash. I tend to sleep better on a full stomach anyway. I cannot relate to the people who can't seem to sleep when they're full. I got a huge drum. Yes, I'll probably stop the stream in like 10 minutes. 7:30 seems like a good time to stop. I do wish I tried harder to figure out Voices of the Void. But I'm also not surprised that I gave up. I'm sure that once I get going, it'll be more fun. Could probably immerse myself in the game a tiny bit better if I did more than just throw stuff around. But the physics engine is there, I might as well use it. I caught another drum. It's not what I want. I don't know if I would stream Voices of the Void again. I think the next time I stream, better not be about to stop raining. I think the next game I stream is probably going to be Salt and Sanctuary. Unless that's just some weird impulse I have that will be gone by the time I actually stream a game. Like, I love Salt and Sanctuary, but I don't know why I want to stream it. Especially since they broke half the game-breaking glitches that I use. I did a Let's Play of Salt and Sanctuary on this very channel, and I don't think I killed a single boss until, like, episode 5. But by then I had already explored, like, half the map, just using glitches to, wander around. So it makes sense they would patch it, but it's also, like, an offline game. I don't know why they bothered. Oh, it's a horseshoe crab. The patch came last year, too, which is like 6 years after the game came out. So everything about them fixing it is just odd. Oh, it's no longer raining. So, I got a rusted coin. A rusted ring. Yeah, it might be bedtime. Let's go ahead and put Satu back. Violence. Oh, looks like Penny has found more stuff. I probably won't sleep well, but I thank you everybody who popped into the stream. Another button. It would be nice to get the sword fragment in the next couple of minutes. Probably won't. I'm an idealist, but I'm also a pessimist. Looks like we're looking at a cool bug. More stuff over here. I'm on my way. And then I probably should end the stream. I don't think the stream has been entertaining for the last 12 hours. Another rusted ring. Unfortunate. As somebody who did used to stream like every Saturday though, it is easier to stream for a long period of time if you've actually got people in chat, I have noticed. I've been streaming for about 2 hours now, and if I streamed this long with nobody chatting, I would have definitely gotten bored ages ago. What? Oh, I thought it was raining. I could really use rain, but I should probably just stop the game, or streaming at least. Bow, 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 bow. Oh yeah, definitely. Not to mention engagement looks good. I should probably get better at streaming. Never gonna get thousands of viewers if you're not entertaining. Nope. Merple has become one with the tree. Alright, I'm going to end the stream. If you're for some reason watching this, you know, after the point of being streamed is like a VOD or something, why? But anyway, like the video if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and fizzity farewell.